special and hateful place these two schools have to each other. Back to score. This game has had plenty of moments, and maybe we'll get another. The Ducks will kick it away first. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So Washington's offense will have the first possession of the game. As their fight song goes, the Huskies made the Ducks bow down to Washington in a blowout the last time these two met.
And they started so fast in that game. They left no question as to who was the more...
Breaks into the open. Bulldozes his way through. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They'll give it to him again. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop. The give on the counter. Oh, what a move. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Washington coming to the line with another first down. They go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Using his feet. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Oh, the attempt is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. So the Oregon Ducks offense taking the field for a chance we have to see them today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right. David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch in a bunch of different ways. And, Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique, too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The last two plays have not gone as scripted. It's 3rd and 19. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Ducks send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
To the ground with the back. Punches ahead. They'll give him a yard to the 13. Let's talk for just a second about Washington. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Off the play fake on first down. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Motion from the wideout. Shotgun snap on third down. To the sidelines, and he tiptoes his way to a first down before going out of bounds. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. On the option. He'll pitch it. Makes a man miss. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man in the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. From the gun, looking for a man. Trying to ball his way in. Touchdown, Oregon! The offense cashing it in on that drive. Just under 60,000 in this place, but sometimes it sounds like 600,000. An engineering marvel to hold in all this noise.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. They love their team. They support the Ducks, and they've built traditions and so many teams they should be proud of. Getting them involved early is a great sign for this football team.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that drive covered just 44 yards. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's got it at the 30.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes be able to score points on this drive.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop, and he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. The Huskies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll toss it to the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. 3rd and long, coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. He'll start this drive firing. Gets it out quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Ducks in the hurry up. For decades, Washington dominated this rivalry. Then 1994, and the pick by Kenny Wheaton took it to the house. And since that moment, this rivalry has been on.
It's been...
Continues to fight for yards. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on 2nd down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult 3rd down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Oh, he tosses it back. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Listen, you're trying to create a spark. I get it. I want to run these every so often, and I practice these in practice. And by God, if I practice them, I'm going to use them and try to take a shot. It didn't work, but I do like the play call on the offense.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Finds his big tight end. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Shakes off the defender. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Fights off a defender. The new popular phrase for a favorite team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it more.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the first quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion, it's being talked about as the underdog. As this game goes on, can they keep that intensity up? Right now, they're doing a heck of a job.
The give to the back. Oh, what a cut! And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Take a look at how things are playing out here. Arizona State is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Sun Devil Stadium, but despite the forks up right now, this one is tight. They're up by 10 over Arizona. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you...
Oh, he's got some space. Past the 20. Touchdown, Huskies. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
So nice to have the run game, so nice to trust in it, so nice to cut this game to a one-possession game. Halftime now becomes a lot more bearable. Coaches ain't yelling and screaming. We got to get this fixed, but we got some positive mojo on our side.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. He makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, they wait all year for this game, and the Ducks and Huskies could just give us one fun finish today. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Still 2 quarters to go in this one between UW and Oregon, a treasured rivalry in both Seattle and Eugene.
Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. The quick out. They were counting on making a few yards after the catch on 3rd down. Instead, they're staring at 4th.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times you trust your guy. You throw it to him, and you say, I can make somebody miss or lower my shoulder and get to the sticks. The defense had none of that. Nice job tackling. Nice job forcing the 4th down.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Tosses to the quarterback. Pulls it in. Touchdown, Huskies. They take the lead with the 6. Now, they told us they were going to run the trick play. I wasn't sure I believed them, but they dialed it up at the right time.
Well, I bet you believe them now. And the defense didn't believe it first. They thought it was a run. You could tell they suck up. The wide receiver looks like he's going to block, slips right by the defensive backs. It ends up being a big play. Nice call, nice timing.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Runs through a tackle.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense there.
It's caught. Smashes ahead. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Ducks will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Back to the quarterback. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on 1st down that just goes awry? Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Fighting off the defender. There he goes. He's piled up 65 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close. And the Huskies. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. So after the big run, they tried to hit him with a pass. Would you have gone back to the run now?
I think now, yeah. Of course, now looking back, I'm going to go, yeah, I should have run after taking the sack. I like mixing it up, but if my offense is going to sit there and lean on people and we're good at running the football, then don't be afraid to do that more often.
The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Give to the running back. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Plows through the defense. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It's good. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. And the Ducks will hustle to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Finds a man on the left. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here comes the hurry up.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm.
Turning it off. Bust through behind his pad. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. Going to sling it on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. From the gun, the ground game. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the tailback. Jukes his way for more. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll go to the ground. Gives him the big stiff arm. All kinds of room to the right. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Washington. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
They'll line up to go for 2. Wide receiver going in motion. Power ahead. He gets it into the end zone. The 2-point try is good, and now the lead is 7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking to throw on first down. Right down the middle. Got his man. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Ducks headed quickly to the line.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options. And he's going to run the football. They were dialed in. He got that second one.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. They're going to run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. Under fire. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. The Ducks line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. Quick handoff. Breaks into the open. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. The 50. They put up another score here in the 4th, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Arkansas took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. And for a program that's won double-digit conference titles between the SEC and the old Southwest Conference, this is big time. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got it down the middle.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Off-play action on 1st down. Using the quick game. Big guy tries to barrel in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. 2nd and goal coming up. Wants to throw again. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Fit it in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's he's going to be and be accurate with the football. That's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Makes a man miss. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. They'll try the run. Made a defender miss. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. And they'll take a knee.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in this situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. It is steeped in animosity and laced in bitterness, and in this one, it is crowned with victory for Washington as the Huskies take down the Ducks. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to the banks of Lake Washington and beautiful Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Huskies offense making their way on the field today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big.
Keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. Has the first down and more. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? At the 10 now. Touchdown, Huskies, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
All the footwork that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the Razorbacks offense out there for their first possession. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat and be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Had a sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. The Razorbacks come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through.
The extra point is good.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Bringing pressure. He's got room to run. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. It's a 1st and 10 play. He tosses it back. And it's incomplete. Little 1st down trickery doesn't work that time. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Back in motion now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Washington.
And it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset. Controller. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback is definitely frustrating. What a great job by the quarterback seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big gain here, but take it in for 6 himself.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. And the Razorbacks come to the line and they're hurrying.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. Here comes the up-tempo offense. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a 1st down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll hand it off. Powers through the tackle. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. The Razorbacks starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Oh, he tosses it back. That one's incomplete. An interesting first down call, but it doesn't work. Getting set. Here's second down.
On the play. Second down coming up.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this. He's in the clear. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. Here comes the flea flicker. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And the back now goes in motion. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. A play action looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the Huskies will line up to punt it away. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship deadline at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff in a single back formation. Oh, look at the quick cut. Gets the first and still running. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Off the play fake on first down. With the catch, it's Keene. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. And the Razorbacks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
No huddle here for the offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. The Razorbacks with 1st and 10 here.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the option play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short and the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a fly to the wideout. Incomplete, trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Bringing it out, it's Freeman. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That run moves the ball to the 16. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Fired into a tight window and picked off. Could take it all the way. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Arkansas. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, that second-tier defender or linebacker sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Here's the point after attempt.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
24, Washington, 14.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Huskies. Too much speed for the defense.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job. The running back's vision and instincts and speed. And the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
24, Washington, 21.
Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. There's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Second down play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Moves up 3rd down. run now on third down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Powering. Legs still churning. Won't go down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Razorbacks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. The Razorbacks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the first down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage to get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert of this and get their call and get ready to play.
And the Razorbacks are in the red zone now. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. And there's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And a timeout is called, important stage late here in the second quarter. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. Wants to throw it. He's got it near the end zone. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? It's the running back in the flat. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Washington, 21.
Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Now here's the toss play. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. The Huskies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Now they'll run a draw play. Fights through a tackle. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Can he make it to the marker? And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. And the Huskies will line up to boot it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And here's the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. They're back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Keene. They bring him down after a short gain there. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the offense will use a timeout. Have a quick meeting on the sideline.
Timeout. Arkansas.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Under pressure, just lets it go.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
He's running out of time here. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Arkansas.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and begin the drive at the 25. So it's 1st down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. The minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a 1st half of football. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
The Huskies will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They build the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And the running back takes the handoff. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards and a 1st down for the Hogs. And Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
Good, a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, much like what we saw in the 1st half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustment.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. A flip back to the QB. And it's incomplete. They tried the trick play on first down. Doesn't fool the defense. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Second down coming up.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. A bullet, but it's incomplete, brings up fourth down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 45-yard attempt. And he's got it, no problem.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Keene. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. And the Razorbacks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. The back's got it. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. Crucial third down play coming up. And they pick up the first on the ground. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Razorbacks have first and 10 here.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. They'll run it here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Second down coming up.
Receiver in motion now. QB keeper all the way. Breaks into the clear. First down, looking for more now. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Washington, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Oh, what a move. He's past the marker and still going. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. And the Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage about to snap the ball again.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost him 5. Tailback takes the handoff again. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Second down after that previous play. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Try to run it with the option. Running with purpose. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's a comeback route. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. So Arkansas has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. First and goal, will try to run it in. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming up, second down and goal. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Add 6 more points to the total.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter.
Washington, 31.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Looking deep for the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now they'll set up for the point after.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hey, I can understand the play call here, backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, but you got to be careful of being too conservative, because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they're selling out against this run game.
On third down, he drops to throw. Caught by the receiver. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. The Razorbacks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Looking to chuck it again. A deep shot to the left side. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. He tosses it back. And it's incomplete. Little first down trickery doesn't work that time. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. They're going to run it. Breaks an open space. He's in the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence.
Loose football. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity. Just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
Motion now from the tight end. It's a run to the left.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's looking deep again. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Chewing clock with the running game. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. On first down, it's play action. Looking for a deep completion. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Breaks into the open. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That's the last thing that you can afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. The chance to advance in the playoff comes down to this. Offense needing a touchdown here late in the game. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Handoff to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? He's going to lose yards there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Here's the handoff. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he stops short. Huge play by the defense on fourth down. They will take over protecting this lead. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. The offense, they keep away and secure the victory. And here's the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the quarterback just takes a knee. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side... Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. The Cornhuskers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence in front of an energized home crowd coming off that win last week. But there's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd. Magical atmosphere. They got to take advantage of that.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Direct snap to the back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Big moment in the opening drive. They face third down. Try and muscle for the first down. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down. The Huskers will bring their punt team on the field now. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, they provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
It's a short completion of the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the punt team now wanting to kick it away. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. The receiver makes the catch. Breaking free at the 35. What a catch and run by the junior.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Play action here on first down. That pass is caught, and the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's second down here. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the quarterback keeps it here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Jukes one tackler and picks up first down yardage. And the Huskers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Quick spin on the run. Touchdown, Cornhuskers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Now run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up. Grab down the middle. It's Keene. Breaking ankles and still going. Breaking tackle. They can't get him to the ground. And a huge gain. They finally bring them down at the 11. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Arkansas, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Now the all-important extra point. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set out at the 16. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's an out route, the catch made. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Keeping it on the ground here. It's hard running there through a tackle. Breaks into the quick. Now it's another broken tackle. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
Well, that's the kind of run that makes an offensive line coach very, very happy. And also will boost the confidence of the big guys up front. And when you have a confident offensive line, you got more and more opportunity to hit big plays.
So one explosive play has put this offense in scoring position, getting close now to the red zone. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Handoff to the left. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. So at the end of 1, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but to what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the 2nd period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. It's a quarterback keeper. There's a stiff arm. He'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. The Cornhuskers pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. going to run it here. Powers through. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in? Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. They break the huddle for third down and goal, but they punch it in from the 1. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner trying to create good field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, they can't bring him down. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play. And the Razorbacks will line up to kick it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter in the next drive. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. He'll hand it off. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The Cornhuskers will line up on 1st and 10. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Quick catch over the middle. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The completion makes it second down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. The Huskers are in the red zone. Powering through a tackle. Touchdown, Nebraska. This offense cannot be stopped. The offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
The play fake on 1st down. Oh, what a tremendous toughness here. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout, the tuck strategy. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays. The ball is picked off. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
They start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the 2nd half.
Huskers will kick this away to start the 2nd half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. The Razorbacks will have to kick this away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense comes out to start this drive. Running back with the football. He's got the 1st and still going. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. 1st down and 10 now. Back's got it again. Nowhere to run up the middle. Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Gets hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. The Cornhuskers are on the move here. Here comes a handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Look out, room to run here. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip.
He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes him one of the top backs in the country.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
28, Arkansas, 7.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. We're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Catch made over the middle. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And the Razorbacks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Finds his target. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll try the option play here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
Zips it down the middle. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Pulls it in. It's Higgins. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Razorbacks bring their punt team onto the field. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. The Cornhuskers will send the punt team onto the field.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. That's reeled in. It's Keene. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Booker, Nebraska has the lead here. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down. And the Razorbacks looking to run some tempo here.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that 1st down will kick them into that gear.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Grab behind the line. It's Keene. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. The pocket breaking down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. Well, a field goal here does them no good. So the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the 4th.
Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the 2nd half. Running through the tackle. Got the 1st down and still motoring. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Game moves into the 35, 1st down again. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Breaks the tackle to get back to line of scrimmage, but that's it. The offense now operating in empty. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Huskers lining up here on 1st and 10. Working clock with the ground game. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today. Showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. Tight end goes in motion. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Arkansas 7.
And he's going to bring this out a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. On the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Keene. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. They had some high hopes for coming into this game. They practiced well, prepared well, they were optimistic, but things just did not work out. And that's a tough loss.
Yeah, their opponent just made more plays than they did, plain and simple. But there's a lot to learn from losses like this, and the smart coaches know how to use them to motivate their team moving forward.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.